Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another episode of Gaz Plays in the Quickplay series. A series of short videos where I introduce you to a game I'm either interested in playing or I got sucked into playing by the nefarious hype monster. I try not to judge the game too harshly or go full fanboy mode, as the true value of a game isn't discovered in the first few minutes, but as you know, after many hours. Today we are going to talk about Fortnite. What is Fortnite? Good question. It doesn't fit neatly inside a genre box like a lot of games do. The game creators call it a co-op building game. I think that's far too simple, as it has a multitude of elements. I'd call it a co-op building, action RPG, survival, exploration, crafting, card collectible, shooter. But that's just me. The game is currently in early access, with a general release expected in 2018. In 2018 it will be a fully free-to-play game, I should think, with cash shop features. Currently, it follows the modus operandi of many early access games, and that is you can buy in now with a founders pack and get to play early. Now, there is a certain stigma with that type of business model of late. People have been burnt a few times, but that's a discussion for another video. As you can see here, the founders packs aren't particularly cheap. You're practically paying the full price for a game, but it's relative to your own budget. Okay, so moving on. How does it play? In the most basic quick play description I can give you is the general idea. Essentially, you build a base, you protect it with walls, traps, offensive and defensive gadgets, and when you're ready, you get to defend it against hordes of zombies, either on your own or with friends. The game world is fully destructible, and from that you get your raw resources with which to craft your defenses, weapons, and basically everything in the game. As you can see here, it's got tons of weapon schematics that you can craft, upgrade, and kit your character out with. Here we see Fortnite's version of loot boxes called loot pinatas, given mostly after every mission. You've got some kind of coin that you can unlock these with, give them a bash. That's where you'll pick up your new heroes and weapon schematics and other things. We've got skill trees and research trees, which can affect our hero squads, both actively and passively. Unlock new hero slots. Moving your way through this skill tree allows your overall power in the game to increase, like it does in most games. Gameplay wise, I've got to warn you that it really feels like one gigantic tutorial in the early game. You get the tutorial done, and then you start doing the other missions where you're grouping up with other players, but really it's like one gigantic tutorial in itself. It just seems to last forever. And the game seems really split between like the solo missions of creating your base against waves of enemy by yourself, where people can join and help you, but generally that one's tougher. Like the zombies actually get through your walls and stuff. When you play the multiplayer missions, you don't even need to build defenses half the time. The people you're grouping up with will generally you'll slot those zombies before they get anywhere near your base. There's something not entirely right about the gameplay at the moment for me. Solo play is a different matter. You need a good base. Now the game plays very smoothly. It's very polished in its targeting and action systems. The menus are beautiful. Reminds me a lot of the sort of Overwatch polish, the Blizzard polish that they've gone through there. However, there's so much going on in the menu system afterwards. There's exclamation marks everywhere, and you check it out and you still don't know what it's directing your attention to. That's certainly how I felt. I find the menus were pretty busy and not very clear. But in actual gameplay, very polished. It's great. You're going around, you're smashing things up to get your resources, you're crafting stuff, you're getting little side missions, you're rescuing other survivors for bonuses. Yeah, and that way it's pretty good and polished. There are currently 4 main archetypes to play, which are Soldier, Outlander, Constructor, and Ninja. Soldier is your range class, likes to mess around with all sorts of range weapons. Outlander is your resource gathering guy who's good at scouting and gets extra bonuses for capturing resources. The Constructor, that's your main crafter, again gets bonuses for crafting, has a little machine you can put down which improves structures around it, stuff like that. And then we've got the Ninja, which is your highly mobile, jumping around ninja melee weapons type class. And under each of those archetypes, they break down into further specializations. Graphics wise, we have that comic stylized style which has been around for a while now, similar to Overwatch or even Star Wars The Old Republic or any of those games. It doesn't seem like we've moved on in a long time in graphics. If this is the kind of game you like, and if you like these kind of games normally by playing other games which are free to play, survival mode games, if you like this kind of game, I would say give it a whirl if you've got the cash. If not, wait till next year when it's free to play. I don't really think you're missing that much at the moment. If there are some amazing updates which makes it something that you should get in on now, I'll update you. Until then, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to play it, maybe I'll see you in there. My name's Gaz Plays, and I'll be signing out for my next Quickplay video, which will be coming to you soon. Bye bye.